is a picture I took in high school many years ago. If you were to write a biography of me by just looking at the picture, what would you say? Maybe I was happy to be away from middle school. Or I was very happy to be finally leaving high school. Or maybe I had probably just had a very good lunch and decided to take a picture with my friend. However the biography would be, it would be incomplete. Unfortunately, this is how the US social studies curriculum is like. Many people have expressed concerns that the curriculum is not representative of minority groups in society. And I'm going to use an example of how slavery is taught in high schools to show you how. In 2016, the Southern Poverty Law Center conducted a survey of 1,000 high school seniors and 1,700 social studies teachers. So just to know how much they knew about slavery. They found that only 44% of the students knew that slavery was legal in all the colonies at the time of the American Revolution. They further found that only 8% of the 1,000 students knew that slavery was the fundamental cause of the Civil War. Furthermore, 10 of the most popular social studies textbooks did not adequately say that slavery and slaves contributed so much to the US economy. Also, 15 state standards did not even provide avenues to discuss the subject of slavery. Finally, 58% of the teachers they interviewed said they were dissatisfied with the current social studies curriculum. Moving beyond the statistics, let me tell you about an African-American professor who took students down to South Carolina to learn about slavery. During the tour guide kept calling the slaves servants. And when they asked her why, she said they were simply not allowed to say the word slaves. Now, after this statistics and the story I just shared, you would ask, how can we make the curriculum inclusive of all voices? How about we redevelop the curriculum, and while doing so, invite teachers, historians, educational leaders, and elders from marginalized communities to input their voices. This way, we would have a comprehensive curriculum that serves all, highlights all voices in society. How about we also give students from marginalized backgrounds the opportunity to tell their own stories through activities like sports and art. Like students in my friend's American government class who, upon hearing about the Ohio Innocence Project and what the exonerees went through, decided to raise funds to support these exonerees for them to be able to tell their stories of how they spent decades in prisons for crimes they never committed. And so you'd ask, what can I do as an individual? Well, as you help your children, your nephews, your nieces, and your siblings with their schoolwork, when you go to school board meetings, and in your everyday conversations about the curriculum, ask yourself, which voices are missing? Which ones have been marginalized? And how can I make sure that these voices are heard? And so think about that beautiful picture you took in high school. If I were to write your biography with just information from that picture, how would it look like? Let's not do the same